Hey everyone, welcome to Moving Matt. We do vlogs, travel, and some camera stuff. And this is Camera Wars, the show where we give you the latest camera news and let you know just how the battle is heating up. First up, you know how I've been talking about how AI was rising up to take our jobs? What, did you expect me to put that South Park clip in here again? I wouldn't do that.
They took our jobs!
Well, Luminar AI is finally here to allow us all to be the most most creative versions of ourselves. Luminar AI has a host of new features, including Body AI, which will allow me to finally get the six-pack I've dreamed so hard for. I've yet to download it myself because I've been too busy, but you can get it now for $10 off using the discount code SAR, provided to you by Sony Alpha Rumors, the most reliable Sony news, and I can't read this shit. Speaking of shit, Canon has finally added C-log 3 in a firmware update for the wrong cameras. No, it hasn't been added to the R5 and R6. According to Canon rumors, it has been added to various camcorders. Finally, 75-year-olds all over the world can get the best dynamic range for pushing their grandchildren on a swing set. Hey, you can't say that. That's ageist. Trust me, if they made it this long on this earth, an old joke isn't gonna hurt them. You know what's actually sad? I checked my analytics before making that joke. Such a coward. Next up, remember that awesome touchpad on the Canon EOS R? Well, Canon News has found a patent showing that Canon is working on a similar design for a new shutter. Now let's not all freak out here. It's possible that Canon actually made this a good thing. Like the time they didn't add a copper heatsink to the R5 because they were afraid of users' hands getting too hot.
That don't make no sense!
But I do have some good news, and no, I didn't save a bunch of money on my car insurance. I am actually doing my first YouTube collaboration. The Ordinary Filmmaker reached out to a less than ordinary filmmaker and is letting me answer a question on this week's Q&A. If you haven't already, go check out his channel and tell him I sent you. He puts out a lot of great camera news content right off the digital presses. Many times I've used him as a source for my stories.
That's cheating.
Next up, have you been excited for the new Canon APS-C RF mount camera, probably named the Eos R7?
No!
Well, according to Canon rumors, it has been spotted out in the wild. Apparently, this camera looks almost identical to the Eos R6, and Canon rumors says it expects the specs to be nearly identical as well. It's weird. It's like this camera shouldn't exist at all. Every time I talk about how much Canon should just kill off the APS-C sensor size, I am told by bird stalkers how much they like them. So to each their own, I guess. It looks like in 2021, your bird fantasies will come true. And finally, according to Sony Alpha Rumors, the 8K Sony A9 III will be announced this January, most likely at CES. Wait. Haven't we heard about this before? Oh yeah, Sony Alpha Rumors has posted about this 2 other times at least, including last week. So what's different this time? Well, they say they have a third reliable source, so I guess it means they are pinky promising this time. Another new bit of information is that this camera may be called the A9R because it will have the high 45 megapixel sensor with the speed of an A9. That brings the possible names that Sony Alpha Rumors has guessed up to 4, along with the A9X, A9S, A9 III, and now the A9R. Thank God their sources are so reliable. If you didn't know, here's a quick list of the rumored specs. It will have a brand new body, a 45 megapixel sensor, shoot 8K 30 with no overheating, and have the EVF of the A7S III. And cost you somewhere in the neighborhood of $5,000. Does hearing about this camera again make it even more real and exciting for you? Drop in the comment section below and let me know. Well, that is the current state of the camera wars. If you've liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And until next time, peace.